Welcome to J-Ride Flips. I'm not here to waste your guys' time. Let's jump right into the content. We're starting off with this Bose sound bar, but it's more like a sound cube. A little bit of dust on it. We're obviously going to wash it off before it sells. Not wash it off, just clean it off. This sold for $60, $40 plus like $24 in shipping. And I think this sat for about 4 months. We got this Tamika body massager, sold for $50 plus shipping. 2 weeks ago, these Oakley glasses sold for 80 bucks. And then I even had them packaged, and right before dropping them off at the post office, they canceled. So I'm glad they canceled before I shipped them off. They just sold again, and they sold for 80 bucks again. All right, guys, like I mentioned in last week's episode, don't mind this good old sunburn. I watched my wife play a soccer game at noon in St. George, Utah. The sun was out. Just like I mentioned in the last episode, I'll be telling you guys about some of my returns each week. These Hokas were used for 29 days. And then they got returned the day before the return window got expired. So someone rented these for about 60 days. Got some stain, got an extra stain in them. I don't know if you can tell. That's what it's supposed to look like. And then there's just this dark brown stain here. I've already tried to get it out. I'm gonna throw this in the wash. It happens. A lot of people don't sell on eBay because of this reason. But this is just a $35 return. I gave them their full money back. I'm gonna wash these up. I'm just gonna resell them again. It's all gonna be fine. They didn't honestly use them that much. The tread looks almost identical, so it's all good to go. But a lot of people don't sell on eBay because of this, and you just got to get over that. I don't want to offend anyone, but like I'm gonna resell these again. So like now, instead of making $23 in profit, at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna make like $11 profit, and that's okay. But even if they return these completely ruined and I couldn't resell them, probably would have ended up losing $18 on this. And I'm not gonna let losing $18 stop me from making tens of thousands of dollars a month. So keep building your guys' eBay stores. Returns are part of business. You just gotta emotionally get over them as much as they suck. You just got to keep trugging along. And man, I am sunburnt. Also, I sold some Shady Rays Barstool Sports Edition sunglasses, frames only, because they were super scratched. And I don't want to pull them because, I don't know, I just barely showed the Oakleys and I don't want to look at the model. I don't want to look at my SKU number. But yeah, they sold for $30 plus shipping. I bought these On Cloud running shoes in Salvation Army in Las Vegas for $15. They just sold for $60 plus shipping. They were listed for about 2 weeks. I sold this Mercedes-Benz deck cassette player tape deck. Holy cow, words. I sold this Mercedes-Benz car stereo. It sold for $100 plus shipping, and it sold in about 1 month. I sold this Dyson fan. It sold for $150 plus shipping, and it sold in 2 days. I got this at the Deseret Industries for $8. Works great. Has a bit of scuffs on it, but people obviously don't care. This is an awesome flip. Really excited about that one. Sold this Canon Sure Shot 80. It sold for $70 plus shipping. This one was listed for about 10 days or so. Sold this Batman Dark Tomorrow original Xbox video game. Everyone on TikTok told me it was only worth $10 shipped. It sold for $23 plus $6 in shipping. So after taxes and everything, it ended up selling for over 30 bucks. Awesome lighting here. These sold the same day I listed them. I listed them for $90. I accepted a offer for $65. After shipping, it ended up selling for $100, like $104. And I made money on the shipping as well, which I'll actually go ahead and explain right now. These Orbeez always sell very quickly and for a good amount. This one, I had it up for $50. It actually lasted for 45 days because it was put on discount, so I ended up selling it for $42.50. They usually don't last for more than 90 days, so over 100% sell-through rate for me. I picked up a few vintage fishing rods at a yard sale. I got them all for $20. There was 3 of them, so $6.67. And I just sold this one for $30 plus shipping. A little bit of retail arbitrage here. I got this Hickey Freeman, golf polo from Costco. I got it for $4.98, and we just sold it for $30 plus shipping. I also have been selling these fairly quickly. I'm selling about 1 a week. I got 20 pairs of brand new Calvin Klein underwear for $1.98 at Costco, and I've been selling them for $30 plus shipping as well. The last one that went out last week, I accepted an offer for like $22.90 plus shipping. It ended up going out for like $27, but I'm usually selling these for like $36 after shipping. Just want to talk to you guys about a little bit of a retail arbitrage real quick. I don't do it a ton for a few different reasons. I'll be making a video on that eventually about why I don't do it as often, but I do do it here and there. I typically do it at Costco. The reason why is because Costco has that yearly membership where they make the majority of their money, which is actually a really awesome business model. So they're able to sell things for very cheap. Like they lose money on their muffins, their food court, like the hot dogs, they definitely lose money on that. And they lose money on the rotisserie chicken because they're really hot items that bring people to the store. And then they just keep charging you every single year for those premium memberships. Anyway, that's a topic for a different video and probably a different channel that I may make in the future. But the reason why I do not a lot, but a good amount of retail arbitrage at Costco is because of their churn and burn mentality. Because they have that membership that they make money off of every single year, every single customer, they're able to discount items severely and even sell them at a loss. So a lot of times, like that Hickey Freeman shirt that I bought, that's like one of the most expensive retail arbitrage items I've bought from Costco because it was $6. In that same bin, there were a ton of Orvis shirts that I bought for $1.98 that I've been selling for $25. And then you guys saw the underwear that I bought for $2 that I've been selling anywhere between $24 and $30 as well. So let me know in the comments below if you guys would like me to make a retail arbitrage video, how to do it, what to look for, and also the reasons why I don't do it as often as I could, because it is very profitable, but there are some major things that hold me back from doing more of it. Let me know. Another weekly what sold, another $100 plus camera sale. This one sold for $129.87 plus shipping. I think this one was in my shop for about 16 hours. We sold this remote control for $60 plus shipping. One of the most common questions I get on my YouTube and about eBay is a topic that I just covered the other day in a video, but I know I'll still get asked over and over again, and that is, how do I know which remote controls to look for? And this one is a perfect example of my answer. A lot of people get frustrated with my answer and think that I'm like gatekeeping, withholding information, and not telling everyone how to do it. But I literally tell them every time, you got to look up every individual model number of every single remote, because LG is a terrible remote to sell. This brand usually sells for less than $4 shipped. The average LG remote is close to worthless. And then every once in a while, there's remotes from LG that are worth $60. This Integra is almost always worth it to pick up. This remote, however, has been sitting, both of these remotes have been sitting in my shop for months and months and months and months on end at $20, and they aren't moving at all. Onkyo is usually almost always a buy, and this one is a buy, but every once in a while you're gonna find a remote that's only worth 16 cents with Onkyo. So you have to look up each individual model number with the brand every time you find a remote. Sometimes you're gonna be surprised that an LG is worth $70 after shipping and fees and stuff. Someone paid like $73 for this. And then you're gonna sometimes be surprised that an Integra that usually sells for like $60 or $70 is really only worth $14. I picked up this Eddie Bauer puffer jacket for $10. If you guys watch me on TikTok, you guys would have seen me pick this up about 2 weeks ago, which means This bad boy has only been listed for about 4 days and it sold for 50 bucks. Picked up this Dyson vacuum for $15. I have each of the components listed individually. The head just barely sold for $50 plus shipping. Someone paid 72 bucks for the head only. I sold this Robeck shirt, got it for $5.10 at the Deseret Industries here in my local town. Dropped it. I've already sold one. This is the second one that sold, and then I have a third one right here. This one sold for $80 plus shipping, and it has like a 1,200% sell-through rate on eBay. So if you ever see that little dog with a Robeck, however you pronounce it, definitely pick it up. Awesome lighting here. I just sold another Dodge stereo unit. This one sold for $110 plus shipping. They paid over $140 for this. And I think it was in my store for about 4 months. All right, guys, I just wanted to do kind of like a little transparency update with you guys, and then also just kind of think out loud and get your guys' opinion on a few things. So I'm about to become monetized on TikTok. You have to have 10,000 followers to do that. I'm at like 8,500, so I'm only 1,500 away, and I'm currently getting over 200 followers a day. So I'll be monetized in 2 weeks on TikTok. I've been monetized on YouTube for a long time, and I'm already starting to make a couple thousand, about to be a few $1,000s a month here on YouTube. And then I'm gonna start making a few $1,000s a month on TikTok. So it's got me thinking about where I want to go with my eBay business. If you would have asked me where my eBay business was going a year ago, I would have told you that I'm going to scale all the way up to 10,000 active items. But then that quickly changed to I'm only going to scale it to 3,000 items, which I'm very close to as well. I have about 2,800 active items. Now, a couple thoughts. Right now I'm leaning towards just maintaining 3,000 items. So that means if I sell 29 items on a Monday, Tuesday morning I'll launch 29 items to get it back to 3,000. Then on Tuesday, if I only sell 14, when I wake up on Wednesday, I'd launch 14 to stay at 3,000, okay? Another thought process that I have is maybe I can put more time into content with YouTube and TikTok and then just focus this channel around how to make $100,000 a year on eBay profit. Because I make more than that right now. On eBay, I'm making more than $100,000 a year profit. But I think that it may be a good idea to focus more on YouTube and more on TikTok, because the money here on content creation is much more exponential. And I'm thinking about focusing more on the content around a $100,000 a year eBay store, which with my profit margins and things like that, I would need to sell just 11 items a day. So what I think I would do is actually just list 15 items a day. So that would probably end up being about $125,000 a year. So it'd be just over $10,000 a month. That sounds pretty alluring as well. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would do in my situation, or even better, what you guys would like to see. Do you guys like to see me just, because I'm going to be moving to northern Utah here in a year and a half, 2 years, and I'm definitely still going to be doing YouTube and eBay at that point. Would you guys like me from a viewer perspective? I'm going to do what's best for me and my family, my business, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Would it be like inspiring to see me do 80 items a day and make $1 million a year profit on eBay, or make $750,000 a year profit on eBay? Or as a viewer, would it be cooler to see me make $100,000 a year on eBay, which is very achievable, and help you guys get there? Because I'm going to help you guys regardless, whether I'm making $1 million or $100,000. But I feel like possibly you guys would be more interested in seeing me do $100,000 a year, and then focusing more time on content, more time on the individual viewers, and helping people, maybe upping my podcast, maybe having more guests on my live shows, things of that nature. Because right now I just have so much to do. I wouldn't be able to do a weekly live show with a guest, but if I was only doing 15 items, I can get that done in 42 minutes. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me know below. More content and slightly less eBay, or more eBay and slightly less content. Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for letting me live my dream. I get to do something that I'm passionate about, which is sales, and I love this aspect of sales, of taking things that people threw away or donated and repurposing them and giving them new life. Like, it's pretty sweet. And then I just always knew that I knew that I would be like a YouTuber one day. I didn't know it would be an eBay content, but I really appreciate you guys letting me just like live out my dream and talk to a camera with thousands of people behind it. And really appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here.